Tonight on America Decides, a federal judge is holding a late-day hearing in Washington on the Trump administration's use of the 18th Century Alien Enemies Act.
America launches massive deportation drive as White House ignores court orders.
Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Oh, oh.
Today marks another chapter in the most intense immigration crackdown in recent U.S. history. A deportation flight has just lifted off American soil. What we're seeing is a bold, escalated move by the administration to remove individuals labeled as national security threats.
Now, a White House aide says the administration will not take the temporary travel ban halt to the Supreme Court.
Just 2 days ago, on March 15th, the Trump administration pulled out an almost forgotten relic of wartime law, the 1798 Alien Enemies Act, to fast-track the deportation of alleged members of the Venezuelan gang Trinidad Aragua. This ancient law, originally crafted during wartime centuries ago, has now become the legal backbone for a wave of removals, unlike anything we've seen before. Operations are running at a breakneck pace, even in the face of a 14-day restraining order issued by U.S. District Judge James Boasberg to pause these deportations. The flights have continued, relentless and unyielding. Administration officials insist that once aircraft cross into international waters, U.S. judicial authority no longer applies. A controversial stance that legal experts predict could spark a Supreme Court showdown. Notably, these deportees aren't being sent back to Venezuela. Instead, thanks to diplomatic efforts led by Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele, El Salvador has agreed to accept them, a significant diplomatic win for the administration. Meanwhile, on the ground, ICE operations continue to expand into communities across the country. Tom Homan, the administration's border czar, has made it clear these deportations will go on, regardless of judicial challenges. Under his leadership, ICE processing facilities are running at full capacity, with agents working non-stop. The momentum behind these operations is undeniable, marking a substantial shift in the administration's immigration enforcement strategy.
Starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment, it belongs to you.
Since January's inauguration, administration figures have shown a dramatic week-over-week increase in deportations. Officials insist that these rising numbers prove their aggressive immigration strategy is effective. However, this approach has sparked significant backlash. Across major cities, from Los Angeles to New York, protests have erupted as communities push back against ICE's heightened presence. Meanwhile, civil rights groups have raised serious concerns over the invocation of the Alien Enemies Act, drawing unsettling comparisons to the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II. As deportation operations intensify, so do the legal battles. The administration is clearly testing the limits of its executive authority over immigration enforcement, even as critics warn about potential civil rights violations.
Y'all feel that, son? We need to talk about political education. We need to...
America now stands at a crossroads, facing fundamental questions about national security, sovereignty, and due process. For now, deportations continue unabated, flights departing daily, each one underscoring the administration's steadfast commitment to its immigration agenda, no matter the obstacles. The coming weeks will determine if this unprecedented approach becomes the new standard for American immigration enforcement, or if it succumbs to mounting legal challenges. This is a defining moment for U.S. immigration policy, with consequences poised to reshape the nation's border security for years to come. Additionally, individual cases illustrate the stakes involved. One report even bluntly warns, "We have an immigration warrant for your arrest," and describes an individual who, shortly after landing, has been convicted of illegal entry, resisting an officer, evading arrest, and DWI. These specific incidents highlight the harsh realities behind the broader policy measures, emphasizing that the human cost and legal implications of such enforcement strategies are very real. 10-4! It's that little silver BMW 330 parked over to my left. 10-4. Just to confirm, our vehicle is the one parked between the Explorer and that silver Ford door, right? English. Do you have any ID on you? What's your name? Get out of the car and put your hands behind your back. We'll take your shoes as well. A pause on the radio then. 10-4. 118. What's going on? I see them now. The BP is advising that our vehicle is heading back on the frontage. I've spotted individuals in black t-shirts and blue jeans walking away. They're our targets. Make a left turn on 4th, left turn on 4th. Keep it coming. Southbound 12, southbound 12. Now turning back towards you. Southbound. 12, there it is. 10-4. Approaching Blue Lagoon. Southbound 12, 118. What's your status? Then the radio crackles with urgency. Pit, pit, unsuccessful. He's in the parking lot. Looks like a motorcycle parking lot. Northbound 118. Come in. Northbound 118, 118. What's the status? We've got a pit, a black and white vehicle, with a suspect on the run heading southbound. You better stop. Stop now. Get down on the ground and put your hands behind your back. Repeated several times for emphasis. 142. That's good. Remove your pants. This is the police. You're under arrest. We have his last known address at 5415 West Highland Street. After a brief intermission of greetings, good morning, police. Do you have any medication on you? Any cell phone? We'll secure it. A final transmission follows. 3. Mary 1. Are you advising northbound on Goodwin? 10-4. I have visual. We're heading back eastbound on what I believe is 495. Northbound on Goodwin, then eastbound on 495. Correction, you need a U-turn. We're heading back westbound on 495. Okay, 10-4. We'll be going westbound for 3 miles. 10-4, clear, westbound on 3 from Goodwin. Okay, 10-5, I lost control. Now you're going back eastbound on 3, eastbound from Goodwin. 10-4 clear, advising eastbound on 3. Go, 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 go. Switch to the 6X channel. On the 6X, we're going back westbound for 10 miles. 6X, westbound 10 miles. 10-3, 10-4. Setting up spikes on 7. All right, my big bailout, bailing out. Stand by, he's losing it, taking another curve. 415-9103, clear. Okay, they're all running westbound, Hey, come here, Filesy. Am I walking in a straight line? Westbound. I have one in custody. Another one kept running west. Torch 21, can I pick him up? Yes, yes. Oh my finger. 3103, westbound. 3-1-0-3, westbound.